This ain't gonna be for nothing but just on my own notes because I can't get it down type of speech to work. But when a person has nobody, they become volatile. They always stick up for. They have to stand for everything because they're the only one standing for them. When people have somebody, all of a sudden they don't have they got. You understand when a person has nobody, why they're standing for everything, why they're volatile? Because whoever they don't have, it's possible they don't have them because there's other people in the world talking down to you, making you like you're not a good person, disrespecting you to other people that don't know you. So you feel like whoever the person is I'm supposed to have might be out there and they don't know who I am because everybody's disrespecting me and that's all they know is what they're told. They never had the ability to find out for themselves who you were. And the only information they have is what another person told them. So therefore, when you have nobody, you are volatile, you snap a lot, you're very different because you know somebody has to exist for you in your purpose because you need them. So people should think about that, right? If somebody has nothing, not nobody in their life, is just them all the time. They are going to be volatile until they figure out who they gonna be with, who they can find, because they are not gonna let somebody take something that they deserve. A person when nobody loves you, it makes you different, especially when you love everybody. Love is simply explained as I will do anything you ask me to do as long as it does not affect my well-being. If you love me, you'll do the exact same thing. You will do anything I ask you to do as long as it doesn't affect your well-being. Because if it does, I wouldn't ask you. And if it does, you wouldn't ask me. That's love, doing that obediently. If somebody does what you ask, as long as it doesn't affect their well being, then they love you. If they do not do what you ask, they do not love you. Nobody loves me until I understand why I have to be this way. I have to protect myself and anybody that I should be protecting because I know who I am. I know I'm the most amazing person in the world. And I also know that the world isn't going to accept me for who I am in this person. Everybody in the entire world would be against this person I am, that I'd be trying to become, that I'm learning to be. Nobody in the entire world will be for me subconsciously. Their subconscious reaction will be to attack me, to call the police, to do something to make sure I'm not known, or you're going to try to destroy me because I'm taking what you think is right and making it into something else. You don't care what I'm making it into. You don't care if I'm trying to protect you. You don't care if I'm what. You don't care about what I'm doing, how I'm doing. You don't care about anything about me. All you care is what you're doing, and you think is right. I'm trying to change it. I'm telling you it's supposed to be something else. It doesn't matter what I'm telling you. As long as it's not what you are doing is right, you are going to turn and you're going to attack me. You're going to use people. You're going to never love me. You're never going to like me. I have to do what you do, how you do it, or you will not like me. And you will come after me. You will attack me when I'm not paying attention. You will be everything I do not like. So I must have to pretend that I'm doing what you do, right? I don't know. I'm learning. I never thought of that either. That's a good way to think. I might have to sell myself in a different way, confuse you, not let you know who I am, instead of tell you who I am, because I'm not supposed to do it. I'm not Jesus. So maybe I need to stop playing with you and stop being this person. I don't know. I'm just going off of this is just motions in my head speaking out loud so I can come to them and understand them as we go. I learned earlier today speaking that I shouldn't tell you anything about the future. Nothing. I should never give you any insight about the future because the Bible said false prophets. That would make me a false prophet, and I'm not trying to be a false prophet. I'm trying to be whatever I'm supposed to be. So I can't tell you anything in the future. That's what it tells me. I can't be that. I understand people get this shit confused because they think Jesus and Christ the same. So they walk around here thinking they Jesus and it's only been Christ for a good bit. Because when you become crazy like this, something what the people call crazy, where you give up your pride, You have to be hungry, right? These people who say run around thinking they're Christ and you're making fun of them. You don't understand that Jesus and Christ are separate entities, and neither do they. So when something happens and Christ protects them, they think they're Jesus now. They don't understand the difference that Jesus will use their Christ, not Jesus, but Christ will use their mouth and use their. There's only one mouth. So when Christ protects you, it gives you the most empowering feeling you've ever had in your life, and you don't understand that's not you. So they still run around like I'm Jesus, but they're not, and they don't know that. They don't know they're who they are. But Christ protected them because they put themselves in a position where Christ could. So when these people get to feel Christ and they don't understand that they're not Jesus, that Christ was just protecting them, they're going to run around telling everybody they're Jesus and they're this and they're that, but they don't know better. So I can't even be mad. They think they're right just like you, except they're braver because they're making themselves, but you know what I'm saying? Look what they're doing. They're making themselves look like straight crazy people. They don't know what the hell going on. Look at me. Does that sound crazy as fuck? The shit I be saying, I don't even believe this shit. I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to make you into something I'm not. I'm not trying to do anything to you that I wouldn't do to me. I'd rather you sit with me and you be on your own shit. I'd be on mine. I'd rather not even disrespect you. Because if I can't get you close to me in any way, shape, or form, there's nothing I can, no hope I'll ever have to understanding how I can bring you back to me. Maybe my understanding is just observation and awareness. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. I love you. I understand everything you don't think I understand. That you know that feeling that nobody understands it at all. Nobody understands what I do. I understand what every single one of you feel because I've felt it all. Because I've kept going. I kept going. I felt it turn into something else, and then it turned into something else, and then it turned into something else. The whole time, left to right, never knowing which one side is the way to go. Just staying in the middle. Everything's either far left, everything's either far right. It doesn't make sense either way. Sometimes it does, but there each possibility. So I just keep going straight. Understanding that both sides exist and I'm still on the table. It's just like politics almost. Education isn't your school. Lose your pride, face your fear if you can. If you can, I'm not here. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not trying to dictate your purpose. Only you know what to do. I'm gonna give you that. But if you can lose your pride and face your fear and go for it, just stay on the table. It's a very, very painful journey. It's very hurt. It hurts a lot. Every day hurts. It's a lot of suffering. But the way it was explained to me, it's like ripping layers off. It's like ripping layers off. Right when you get one off and you start to heal, you got to rip another one. You just keep going. And when you start to gain knowledge and wisdom, you don't care if it hurts. You just keep going. You want to learn what's next. You want to keep going because you have to understand. It's like a need. It's a dire need to understand life. And it's so, so amazing, but so, so long and it's so painful.